The baby will continue to suckle until it's about 8 months old. It's already a good swimmer and a diver. It's ducked underwater to feed. The Queen Elizabeth National Park in Uganda is a wildlife haven. 95 species of mammal live here. 605 different species of bird. And there is no other place where so many hippos live in such close confinement. They are found in other parts of Africa, but conditions in the park are extra special. Much of the reason why has to do with the land that surrounds it. The Great Rift Valley. It stretches over 6,000 kilometers across Africa. Queen Elizabeth National Park is to the west of the valley. The Ruwenzori Mountains are at the north of the park. They rise over 5,000 meters and help supply the park with water. The mountains are littered with glaciers. Meltwater from the glaciers gathers at the bottom of the valley, along with rain. It feeds the lakes and the Kazinga Channel. The lie of the land also plays an important role. The two lakes connected by the Kazinga Channel are in a flat area. There is barely any incline, which is why the flow of water along the channel is so gentle. And for hippos, a slow current is vital. They like to submerge themselves so only their eyes, ears, and nose break the surface. This makes it difficult for predators to spot them. If they're in water that moves quickly, water fills their nostrils and they can't breathe properly. On top of that, if the current is too strong, young calves could get swept away. Hippos in other parts of Africa usually live in parts of rivers which have a slow current, or in shallow lakes. The mother and baby couldn't have a better home. Another day dawns in Queen Elizabeth Park. The bloat slowly starts to stir. In the shallows, the baby plays happily. Suddenly, the peace is shattered. Her dada ibis are noisy neighbors, and the hippos don't like it. For such big animals, they seem easily spooked. The baby doesn't seem to know what to make of the visitors. And ibis are just the start of the bloat's problems. the baby is first to spot more uninvited guests. And this crowd could be a much bigger problem. The elephants start to drink close to the bloat. Hippos eye them cautiously. But the elephants don't just want a drink. They want a bath too. If the hippos get flustered, it could make the elephants more excitable. Elephants are twice as heavy as hippos, and they're boisterous bathers. All the bloat can do is watch. But one of them could be in harm's way. The baby is dangerously close. Mother comes to the rescue again. She hides her baby beneath her body, just in the nick of time. One elephant seems to have a point to prove. The hippos retreat, but the elephant doesn't give up. The bloat braves it out. Elephant encounters rarely last long, but it's a tense waiting game. The elephant seems intent on causing chaos. Eventually, calm is restored. The mother watches warily as the troublemakers disappear. The bloat regroups under their leader's watchful eye. Night closes in. But for the hippos, the day isn't over. Excitement starts to spread throughout the bloat. They make much more noise than they did in the daytime. As the sun sets, hippos prepare to go to work. The temperature drops to 18 degrees Celsius. That's 15 degrees cooler than the daytime, and the hippos seem invigorated. The dominant male is first ashore. The bloat follows his lead. "200 meters from water, they get down to business, eating. Hippos only start feeding properly once it's cooler. A short way from the shore, there's much more grass, and hippos need all the food they can get. Fully grown, they can weigh up to 4 tons. What they eat in the afternoon isn't nearly enough. They need around 50 kilograms of food every day. And that's a lot of grass. When there's less grass during the dry season, it's thought they can walk up to 10 kilometers to find food. Dawn is breaking by the time they slowly wind their way back to the water. From the air, a network of paths can be clearly seen leading from the shore onto the plains.